My name is Jenny. I'm the owner and founder of Sipping Streams Tea Company, and welcome to my tea house. Well, you might wonder why it looks kind of strange right now, because most people know us as a restaurant. We've got our whole kitchen, and we are also known for our store that we specialize in high quality teas. But most people don't realize we're actually a tea manufacturer. So we do all of our own blending, we do all of our own packaging, we even have our own local honey. And so you can see right now, this place is kind of a disaster where most people sit down and enjoy their wonderful cup of tea and banh mi sandwich and steam buns, which we all make from scratch. But right now it's about 11:30 p.m. and so the tea house has been closed for a few hours. We already cleaned and sanitized the area, but we now need room for production. We're kind of at our capacity for production here at Sipping Streams, and we are literally fulfilling hundreds of online orders right now. So let me show you some of the things that we're making. We just did all of our creamed honey, so we have different flavors of creamed honey, cutting the fabrics, tying on the strings. It's a little messy here. Then we got our station for our tea advent calendar boxes that are very, very popular. We were rated #1 tea advent calendar of the year in 2020. So we've got hundreds, literally hundreds of boxes of advent calendars going out right now. Last night I cut all these little squares for all the tags to go in all the advent calendars. We have some Oopsies tea bags. So we also manufacture all of our own pyramid tea bags. We're the only ones in the state who do this. And they're made with compostable materials. And then over here, we're filling hundreds of slots for our 24 different flavors of teas for our advent calendars. And then you can see all the hundreds and thousands of pyramid tea bags that are about to go inside the tea house. Inside the advent calendar. But here at the tea house, normally this seating area is for tea parties and people can dine in or they can get stuff to go. But when the tea house is closed, we still are working really late into the night, manufacturing all our hundreds of online orders and our wholesale orders, and just making everything for the day-to-day operation of the store, because everything on the shelves is made by us. So let me show you some other videos that we have of our manufacturing of our pyramid tea bags, our filling machines, some blending, and I hope you enjoy them. We're getting ready now for manufacturing our pyramid tea sachets. Brian's setting up the computer. Had to climb up into the hopper already and dropped in the tea. So one of our wholesale customers is Bucko's. And they just ordered another 100 of our 1,000-mile pyramid tea bags. We're also the only company in Alaska who fully manufactures all of our own hand-blended loose leaf tea from start to finish into packages and into all of our in-house design labels. I do all the graphic design and label. I create all the recipes for our teas. And we also now manufacture our non-GMO compostable pyramid tea sachets. So for the Yukon Quest, we used to hand stuff and hand weigh out these gigantic paper tea bags for 14-cup thermoses, all by hand, hundreds of them, all by hand. And now we have a machine. We can do custom run batches of any flavor, and that way our carbon footprint of having to ship out our teas to the lower 48 is greatly decreased now, because everything is done here locally in-house. We're no longer shipping our teas out, having them to put into compostable tea bags, shipping them back to Alaska to be packaged and hand counted. Our tea advent calendar actually was tea advent calendar of the year for 2020. So we have really up-leveled the way that we manufacture and package that one item. Also, things that we have updated in our system is the way that we hand package our teas. With such a short team or small team, we need to make sure that our items are very consistent, and sometimes using machines are helpful, but in the end we always need people to give it that extra human touch. And when everyone looks at a product and picks it up, we're able to do better quality control on the products, we used to hand label all of our labels on our tins, but now we can use a rolling machine, and it makes it more consistent for the store shelves. We have always prided ourselves in being handcrafted, so we still harvest our local Alaskan botanicals by hand. We still hand blend all of our blends. They are made in Alaska, and we even make kombucha. We have been making kombucha for over 14 years, and now we recently started canning it just to make the process faster. And it has made a very nice product for grocery store shelves and coffee drive-through huts and even distilleries. We are still very, very happy with our food and restaurant line that has always been around. And we even have bees that we make our own local creamed honey with and infuse them with other different tea products. Our honey actually is a big part of our company, and we usually sell them to large grocery chains, but there's a lot of touch that we have to give by the human hand. And our newest adventure is going into tea farming. So we're the first ever tea farm in Alaska and the only tea farm in the world that is heated by geothermal heat. It is in a high tunnel greenhouse. It has to be grown in the ground in soil. So there's a lot of things that we need to take care of, just like a regular farmer, like weeding, like watering, like measuring the humidity in the building. And with our interesting sunlight in the summertime or lack of sunlight in the wintertime, you can see here that there are many things we need to put into consideration. So our tea plants bloom all year round and are able to be harvested all year round with our interesting parameters in Alaska. So I hope you found this video very interesting on all the ways that our tea company, Sipping Streams, is a very established Alaskan business from farm to cup, and all the human touch that it takes to make our products amazing.